Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण everyone. So today is 13th of November. It is Kartika Masa, Damodara Masa, Krishna Paksham and Amavasya Tithi. So today there is one Vaishnava event. So it is Deepavali. So it is called Diwali or Deepavali. So Deepa is the candle, Avali is the sequence of candles. So this is Deepavali. So there are a few lines in the iskandesati.com. So this story goes that Hanuman was sent by Rama to Ayodhya the day before Rama's arrival, as performed with Bharat, to let the residents of Ayodhya know how Sita and Rama and all their retinue were returning. This was 5 days before Diwali and after the Vijayadashmi victory of Rama celebration. The story behind Diwali. So King Dashrath ruled the rich and prosperous city of Ayodhya. He had 3 wives and Kaikeyi was his favorite, and she saved his life in a war at a very crucial time. Dashrath granted her 2 favors for saving his life. Dashrath had 4 sons. Rama, the oldest, was everybody's favorite. He was married to the beautiful and devoted Sita just before Rama's coronation. Kaikeyi reminded Dashrath of her 2 favors. She told him to crown Bharat as a king and to banish Ram to the jungle for 14 years. Her wishes were granted. The old king Dashrath later died of a broken heart. After a few years in the forest, Sita was lured by the demon king Ravana. Rama, with the help of a monkey, General Hanuman, rescued Sita and defeated Ravana. After 14 years in exile, Rama and Sita returned to Ayodhya. It is their honor that Diwali is celebrated. Diwali signifies the victory of good over evil. Good over evil. So today in India for Diwali, all the shops are decorated brightly. Many people make rangoli in their house, in their house and outside house. They are filled with capacity in this festive season. Everybody buys new things and decorates their homes. People visit their friends and relatives and give them sweets. On Diwali, friends come over for the whole day and relatives come and go. Everyone has a wonderful time celebrating the return of Sita and Rama. Thus, Diwali has become a day when all the sad things of past are forgotten and happy times are remembered. And Srila Prabhupada's letter on to one of his disciples. That is Hamsadatta Dasa, written from Seattle, Letters, book volume 549. It is dated on 10th October 1968. Diwali ceremony can be observed in the temple by illuminating hundreds of candles in different parts of the temple and offering a special prasada to the deity. This ceremony was observed by the inhabitants of Ayodhya, the kingdom of Lord Ramchandra, while Lord Ramchandra was out of his kingdom due to his 14 years banishment by the order of his father. His younger stepbrother Bharat took charge of the kingdom, and the day on which Lord Ramchandra took back the charge again from his brother and seated on the throne, this is observed as Diwali and Deepavali. Deepavali means the same thing. Deepa means candles and Avali means numerous. When numerous candles are lighted, it is called Deepavali. In India, this Deepavali function is celebrated in a special auspicious occasion. This Deepavali function can be observed on 21st October, and prasad can be distributed on 22nd October during the daytime, which is known as Govardhana Puja and Annakotana ceremony. In India, all Vaishnava temples, the ceremony is observed and hundreds of people are given prasadam according to their capacity of the temple. So I understand that last year the Deepavali ceremony was held in the temple and there was collection of $130. So you can do the needful. Hope you are well. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. That is from ISKCONRetreat.com about the Deepavali festival or Diwali festival. So we shall quickly enter into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sutta Goswami is narrating to Saunakadi sages about the Parikshit and how his kingdom is now. So he has restored the three legs of the Dharma, and then he is ruling very beautifully according to befitting to the Pandavas, befitting to the glories of the Pandavas, and also he is expanding the glories of the Pandavas dynasty. Now he is situated in the Hastinapura. He is the great fortunate person. Likewise, he is ruling happily in the all the happy days now. So Vrishishya Nastantrim Padan Tapa Saucham Dhayamiti Priti Sandada Aswasya Mahim Cha Samavardhayat. Sayesha Etarhi Adjasta Asanam Padhivochitam Pitamahena Upanyanstam Rajna Aranyam Vivikshata Asti Adhunasa Rajashihi Kaurevendra Shri Ullasan Gajahwe Mahabhagaha Chakravati Bhushravāha. So, in such a way, he is ruling. Now he is Sayesha Etarhi Adjasta. He brings the past time into the present. Etarhi Adjasta. So he is Chakravati Bhushravāha. He is the great, fortunate, and famous emperor. Chakravati Bhushravāha. So beautifully. Now he is ruling the kingdom. So now, Sutta Goswami is further saying today, because Parikshit, he re-established the religious principles and ruling the kingdom very happily and making sure all his subjects are happy. Because of that, he who's under whose ruling now, O Saunakadi sages, you have also initiated this to perform Satrayaga Yajna, to perform this sacrifice for 1,000 years, because that environment is like that now. He made environment like that. So he is practically showing evidence, bringing that one to the present. So just once again, if we reflect in ourselves, in our life, we also, whenever we re-establish these four principles, and also Dharma is the beginning, and then Arjuna is who is follower of all the Dharma, and also his son Abhimanyu, who is trying to win over all kinds of bad things, but still that is enthusiasm. But there it is his own enthusiasm, but he was killed by so many other things. But Abhimanyu has got a son Parikshit, who is the very careful observer, examiner of all the situations, who is able to punish the Kali as well, and how to re-establish all the four legs of the Dharma. And now the situation is perfect. When we reflect in our lives, how we are going to align everything, and what kind of sacrifices can be performed later on for the higher elevation of transcendental platform. So that is very beautifully here. Sudu Goswami is saying to Saunakadi sages. Likewise. So we are in the first canto, chapter 17, verse number 45. Ittam bhuta anubhavoyam abhimanyu suto nrupaha yasya palayatah kshauni yuyam satraya dikshitaha. Ittam bhuta anubhavoyam. So in such a way, who is experienced and expert, Ittam bhuta anubhavoyam abhimanyu suto nrupaha, the king who is the son of Abhimanyu. Ittam bhuta anubhavoyam abhimanyu suto nrupaha, who is the expert, the son of Abhimanyu, the king. Yasya palayataha kshaunim. Now he is ruling this kshaunim, the mother earth. Palayataha kshaunim. Yoyam satraya dikshitaha. And also now yoyam, you're all doing this satraya dikshitaha. You have initiated this satra yajna, performing sacrifices for 1,000 years. So this is the resultant thing. So when all the situation is perfect, then only environment to perform these sacrifices is possible. So likewise, Suta Goswami is saying, Yoyam satraya dikshitaha, ittam bhuta anubhavoyam abhimanyu suto nrupaha, yasya palayataha kshaunim yoyam satraya dikshitaha. So translation for this verse is, Maharaja Parikshit, the son of Abhimanyu, is so experienced that by dint of his expert administration and patronage, it has been possible for you to perform a sacrifice such as this. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Brahmanas and the Sannyasis are expert in spiritual advancement of society, whereas the Kshatriyas or the administrators are expert in the material peace and prosperity of human society. Both of them are the pillars of all happiness, and therefore they are meant for full cooperation for common welfare. Maharaja Parikshit was experienced enough to drive away Kali from his field of activities and thereby make the state receptive to spiritual enlightenment. If the common people are not receptive, it is very difficult to impress upon them the necessity of spiritual enlightenment. Austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness, the basic principles of religion, prepare the ground for the reception of advancement in spiritual knowledge. And Maharaja Parikshit made this favorable condition possible. Thus, the rishis of Naimisharanya were able to perform the sacrifices for 1,000 years. In other words, without state support, no doctrines of philosophy or religious principles can progressively advance. There should be complete cooperation between the Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas for this common good. Even up to Maharaja Ashoka, the same spirit was prevailing. Lord Buddha was sufficiently supported by King Ashoka, and thus his particular cult of knowledge was spread all over the world. Thus in the Bhaktivedanta purports of the first canto, 17th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Punishment and Reward of Kali. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So in this purport, Srila Prabhupada is stressing how important it is, the favorable situation to perform all the sacrifices and spiritual enlightenment. It can be possible only through the experienced kings like Maharaja Parikshit. So as part of Varnashrama Dharma, so we also establish this Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Sudra. So the most need now is Brahmana's protection is to have the Brahmana's protection, we need the kings, we need Kshatriyas. That is very important. So the devotees who are in Krishna consciousness, it is necessary that they need to enter into the administrative society as well. The devotees with who have got that qualities, Kshatriya qualities, it is very necessary. That way only we can make this human society, which is peace and prosperity. So this is possible only through the Kshatriyas, the Vaishnava Kshatriyas. It is necessary that devotees have to enter into administrations of the society. Okay, so that is Prabhupada is explaining this one in this purport very beautifully. And also even that because of this government support only, this Krishna consciousness or any other spiritual advancements can be progressive. And also here when Swayambhu also says that because the cooperation between Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, then Lord will be very pleased. Ato hyanyonyam atmanam brahma kshatram cha rakshataha rakshati sma avyo devaha sayaha sad asad atmakaha. When there is a cooperation between Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, the Lord will be very pleased and he protects even the Kshatriyas as well and everyone because he is the Lord of Sad Asad Atmakaha, the spiritual and material and everything else. So he makes sure all the environment is very perfect with peace and prosperity within the human society and everyone, all the living entity. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Ittam bhuta anubhavoyam abhimanyu suto nrupaha yasya palayatah shaunim yoyam satraya dikshitaha. So with that, we have completed 17th chapter. So on coming Saturday, so we shall recite these verses, entire chapter. And I also request dear devotees, so kindly pick each devotee a few verses with Sanskrit and also translation. There are 45 verses. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall quickly enter into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is letter to Krishna Devi, November 2, 1969, Tittenhurst. Can I request any dear devotees to read this letter? It is not too long.
Prabhu, I can read it if no one else wants to.
I also request dear devotees take turns. So thank you, Mataji. Anyone would like to?
Okay, Prabhu, may I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
My dear Krishna Devi, please accept my blessings. I beg to thank you very much for your letter dated October 21st, 1969, and I have noted the contents. It is very good news that Vishnu Arti is advancing nicely in Krishna consciousness, and I know that you and your husband will always do your best to bring her up on the right path of Krishna consciousness. To raise one soul to Krishna consciousness is counted by Krishna as a very great service. So you do this duty carefully and Krishna will surely bestow his blessing upon you. I am also glad to learn that you are developing more and more a taste for thinking of Lord Krishna and his devotees. Such thinking is required, and you will see that as you think in this way, your taste for relishing the nectar of such a meditation will increase more and more. This is called the limitless ocean of the nectar of devotion. This ocean is unending, and therefore the pleasure of relishing the nectar of this ocean is also increasing unendingly. Regarding your questions, yes, a woman can certainly reach the perfectional stage of devotion to Krishna, and the gopis of Vrindavana are the best example of this. They are simple cowherd girls, and Lord Chaitanya has praised their worship of Lord Krishna as the highest form of worship. Krishna consciousness is transcendental to all such a mundane consideration as if one's body is male or female. This is the meaning of spiritual. Krishna consciousness is beyond the limited bodily idea. Regarding your other question, the Yadu dynasty completely destroyed itself because Krishna wanted this. So far as initiating disciples is concerned, anyone who is qualified can do this. For example, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was householder and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was such a stunt brahmachari, yet they both were qualified for initiating disciples. Regarding your question about feeling emotions during kirtana, these are real spiritual emotions. Spiritual emotions cannot be experienced by the fallen soul, but one who is feeling spiritual emotions is not actually fallen. That is the benediction of this Sankirtana movement, that it elevates one of the highest position of spiritual experiences. Regarding your final questions about Lakshmi, she never has conjugal relations with Lord Narayana. Neither does she desire to have conjugal relations with Krishna. Her desire is so follow the gopis of Vrindavana. Please offer my blessings to Damodara, Madhusudana, Kanchan Bala, and of course your family. I hope this will find you all in good health. Your ever well wish of S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Can you take your points, Mataji, from this letter?
And Prabhupada is talking about the how to give the Krishna's great service is pleasing Krishna. And if you are to take somebody or to the Krishna consciousness, then Krishna will like it to if you are tell anybody about the Krishna consciousness. And the other one is what can I say? Worship. The Sankirtana movement, and then one is like completely absorbing Sankirtana, and then they have so much emotions. So when you are completely absorbing Krishna's Sankirtana, and then you have yes, Prabhu, yes, it's Sankirtana is for spiritual experience if you have, and he's talking about who is getting initiated, and then he's giving the answer to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur also they are initiated disciples. So, yes, Prabhu, you can explain it more. As I said,
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So nicely explained. Any other points, dear devotees, you wanted to highlight? Yes, in this letter, Prabhupada also mentioning so raising onto the Krishna consciousness, and also if anyone bringing a personal conditional soul to Krishna consciousness, so Krishna will be very pleased with them. It is a very great service. That is Krishna confirms in the he says Nachita small manushyeshu kashyame priya kuruttamaha bhavita nachime tasmad anyaha priyataro bhohi. Likewise, Krishna also says Prabhupada is stressing that point, how to bring conditional souls as well. This is a philosophy, and also with pure devotion. So many things are there, just embedded within a little bit of message and letter. One who is observing everything carefully, and also Krishna says they will be given a highly intelligence. They will be worshipping Krishna with their intelligence, like that. Okay, and also Prabhupada mentions women also get onto it is not on the bodily idea. It is just a transcendental platform. It is more than that. Krishna mentions Mam hi pardavya pasritya ye pisyuhu papayonaiha striyo vaishatra sudra te piyanti param gatim. Everyone come to Krishna consciousness. Whoever comes to Krishna consciousness, everyone will be eligible. It is beyond the bodily idea. And also these emotions, we also see sometimes devotees in the temple, they feel so much of ecstatic, but it cannot be always manifested outside. Something, many of those things going inside the heart, those feelings and all, like gopis. So it is every individual has got equal opportunities to feel those emotions and the loving relationships with Krishna. And such kind of people who are experiencing it, they will never ever fall down. So they will be restored back. Even though there are small things comes back into their life, they will be restored back very quickly. That is the highest position of spiritual experiences. Okay, so that is desire to follow the gopis of Vrindavana. And also this is Mother Lakshmi. She, even though she is always serving at the lotus feet of the Lord, keeping Lord's legs on top of her face and then just massaging him and glorifying his pastimes. So, but still, her relation is she doesn't have conjugal relations with Narayana or Krishna. But she wanted to feel this. Her desire is to follow the gopis of Vrindavana. She wants the mercy of the Lords. That's all we see here. Prabhupada is mentioning, and also we see in the Bhagavatam also. She is always serving very beautifully. That is once again we'll enter into deep part of that Bhagavatam, but we will cover that one in later verses on Saturdays. Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Any other comments, dear devotees?
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna, this Damodar happened. It was also happened today, isn't it? And Deepavali Day.
Yes, Mataji. So that is also there. There are few events. One is Damodara. That is also in this one. And also Lord Ramachandra's pastime, and Damodara pastime. And there are also few other pastimes as well. This is the only I got picked up from this candidate.com. You wanted to mention something, Mataji? So kindly share.
I'm just sorry. Because also I heard that this Damodar Lila was happened on Deepavali Day.
Yes, Mataji, yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you, Mataji, for bringing that point as well. Okay, and from the announcement point of view, once again our week started. So coming Wednesday is our Kirtan evening at 8:30 p.m. That's all from the announcement side. And dear devotees, if you got any further updates or you have wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness, kindly share.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, and Dandavat Pranam, all the devotees, and happy Deepavali to everyone. I just wanted to share yesterday, we had a very blissful time with the children in the temple. They arranged, normally they had Diwali for all the visitors and guests in the afternoon, which was ticketed, but for the children of the Krishna class, it was arranged from 8 8:30 p.m. So we went early to decorate and help in participation. Arranging the things. There were lots of different activities like feeding the cows. Children had the opportunity to make handprints on the cows, and one of the cows we got to serve was she was called Janaki. So blessed. Her eyes so merciful, and we kept on just stroking her, and her eyes looked at us like Sita, the name Janaki, that really, and especially on Deepavali, so as if she represented Mother Sita. So it's very sweet. And then other than that, the children got a chance to light the candles in front of Yashoda, Damodar and the deities. In the morning, they had a chance of making rangolis to decorate the Haveli. And finally, there was a beautiful two Govardhan hills. Because Krishna class, they have very tight schedules. So both Diwali and Govardhan Puja was arranged on the same. It was all Yogi Prabhu's huge contribution, and his plan to arrange it for the children, not doing it 2 days. So it did it only one day in 2.5 hours. So there was cake, two big cakes and two big tables, which were done with brown, which represented the Govardhan hill, and the green icing, which looked like the grasses on Govardhan. And then children got the opportunity to decorate with cakes and cookies and all that, making it look like Giriraj. So it was very auspicious, and the children did have fun doing that. There was Kirtan, there was Ramayan play, which was done by the Bhaktivedanta junior players for the children. And then finally everybody did parikrama of these little Govardhan hills, and then got prasadam, which everybody shared quite joyfully. So it was a very happy occasion. Thought I'll just share. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for sharing those very beautiful moments of the festival days. So kindly share some photos of it so we also see it.
Yes, Prabhu. I'll just try to do that in the group. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Any other updates, dear devotees? No? Okay. If there are no further updates, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.
Jai.
Happy
Hare Krishna.
Wednesday,
Happy
everyone.
Deepavali.
जय कृष्ण. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद.